Hey YouTube, guess what? I'm back with another video. First of all, why does my daughter know my intro? She says, I was cracking up, but yes. How are things? I'm back. I had to make another video just to keep it consistent. I'm definitely figuring out, working out, redefining, refining how I want to show up on this YouTube channel. I've been posting a lot on my TikTok content because TikTok is a place that I really like. I've really grown like a plant has been my theme today, but I've really rooted down and grown from that platform, that space. It really comes from a space of being comfortable on Facebook. I was really comfortable on Facebook. Like, I would go live on Facebook, and I used to be a Facebook head, taking pictures all the time, airing out my dirty laundry as some people do. Ooh, it's time to level up, as some people do. Wounded healer. Okay, that aligns with the message that I was gonna speak. In honor of not being a fake reader, somebody said that on my For You page today. Not everybody, people be really reading themselves and not reading the collective correctly. And even if that has some truth or no truth or whatever, in honor of honoring myself, I'm just saying that I pull cards, and if you take something from it as it resonates with you, then take it, and if it doesn't, leave it where it's at. But I'm Deanna. I have a page on mindset, mostly about figuring out what you need for you. I've been looking back at my old videos, and it's really comforting to see my growth and to see how, like, I really been making these messages and they align with what I really need deep down inside. Like, when I need a motivation again, when I need that kick, when I need that boost, when I need to remember who I am, I look back at my own page and I learn a lot. I actually had like this video idea written. I wrote this video out sometime maybe even 2 weeks ago. These are my candle intentions with my candle that's currently burning. Spirit, lead me the right way in this message. What do I need to portray on this video to align with success and self-respect and self-worth? A grounding message that reminds me of the Taurus sign. I was gonna say on social media, which would kind of sound bad, it's like a Taurus collector. For some reason, I align with Tauruses so much in my life, and Taurus being in my 10th house, which is about fame, reputation, and legacy. But it also, because I have Taurus there, that's where my self-esteem, value, grounding principle, beauty, art, love, that's where I'm grounded. And my emotional body is there because I have a Taurus moon, and I also have a Taurus Mercury. So my communication has to be really stable, has to be really, yeah, I'll put a pin in that because I got to think about that a little bit more. I've been looking deeper into my birth chart at the aspects and the interesting things about my chart. And I really loved that my chart is like a seesaw. So I have a lot of planets on one side and a lot of planets on the other side, where these two sides are kind of like empty or don't have as many. So that means that my wheel seesaws. Like, I have highs and lows in my emotions. And when I'm low, I go really introspective and go within and try to figure out, how do I present myself back to the world. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I just think that's a part of my design and who I am. Sometimes when I'm not doing well, I need time to collect myself, so I'm not projecting out that which I don't want to air out. I feel like time to myself should be received well. And if it isn't, then oh well, it's received the way you receive it or whatever. This video idea was saying that I've been in some dark places, cold, sad, lonely, and afraid. And bring me to life. Wake me up inside. That song, I've liked that song for a long time. And then I'll name another song in the description box. If you take a look at there, you can see a list of channeled music that came with this. And this letter says, in honor of feeling my feelings and letting it out, I wanted to talk about things I made taboo. I've never thought about the why I think I'm supposed to only be delightful. Why I'm always supposed to be okay. I feel like I'm learning who I am more, as I should. But the more I learn myself, the more my past makes sense. With Chiron being in Cancer, in the house of my community at that, it makes it so that I struggle in feeling lovable. Chiron is like the Achilles heel, and it's associated with the hangman in tarot. A man that's upside down yet enlightened because the sun is behind his head. So it's like a new perspective. Chiron is about healing, but it's also about where you are wounded. Cancer is feeling, but it's also in a shell. So the Chiron, the half man, half horse, is the wisest of them all. So that was the channeled message that I was on, but I never really got to make a video for that. The cards, you heard me shuffling in the beginning. I got level up, level up, level up. Every time I see that, I think about that song, level up. And 39 is the temple of the queens, right before you get to the crown. This is your first eye. Your spiritual realm. This is one of the higher chakras, so it's one of the feminine chakras. This is where you see the seeing. This is where you conceptualize stuff. Things come into this area and it's a part of your level up. I wonder, is she grounding? She is. She's the earth, the bushes. Raise your standards. Leap forward for the tribe. Your choices can raise the frequency of the community of your planet. Divine timing is always on my side. 15, the wounded healer, which is a part of the warriors, which is your solar plexus, and it's reversed. And it kind of has this I'm glad I didn't show it because it has her breast out, but it has the messages. So it kind of has that pineal gland, the messages. The third house is I'm coming up with right now. I'm channeling the third house, so the mind. I'm channeling balancing your femininity is actually more powerful than you think. Introspection, the subconscious mind, your beauty. So Taurus is coming to mind for me. The wounded healer, I matter. Stop hiding and shrinking and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own imperfections. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your Creator loves you unconditionally. God is my business partner. You are worthy. It is safe to put myself first. And grief is the last card, and this card was reversed. Also, a lot of grounding energy in this message that's coming. So, when I read the earth element card, I learned a lot about, grounding, stability, actually creating a routine that fits your life, because Virgo is a mutable earth sign that rules the house of your routines, your daily habit, your health, your wellness. This is your wellness center. And then your 10th house is your fame and what you leave behind and your reputation. And the second house is I own. So your value, your self-value, the value on things, because man, Tauruses have a beautiful eye for amazing things. So yeah, that was that reading. Am I going to read this candle? I'm calling out to all my... That song has been coming to my head. I was listening to past YouTube videos that I've made, and I really love that too. I watched back the beauty, the Body Keeps Score video. That was a really good video. Going back before I had a lot, well, the following isn't too crazy even now, but like back when I was careless of views and all this and that, when I first started my YouTube, I was very optimistic. And I've been thinking a lot about how I didn't plan my life after I became a sign language interpreter. And even though I'm not a certified interpreter and I don't work as a sign language interpreter, I still graduated from college magna cum laude. But I'm not an interpreter, and I know I didn't plan my life past graduating. The picture, the dream, the goal, the destination was to go to college, get a degree, become a sign language interpreter, happy life ever, and figure it out after that. But now I pivoted and I graduated, but then I had my daughter the same year that I graduated. And now my life is completely different from what I imagined having a child would be like. So now figuring out I keep asking myself, what do you need? And what do you need from others? For some reason, I feel like crying a little bit, or like the cusp of crying. I can't keep people in my life for anything. And it hurts because I just internally, I'm like, I'm worth people being around. I have valuable things to say. I think that I'm a very funny person. I feel like a likable person. But maybe I'll tag the people pleasing video in here in the description box. But I was watching the people pleasing video by Taj, and it was so relatable that I can't have deep connections because I'm still seeking outside validation. I'm still every once in a while, like, oh, I'm going to see a reading and it's going to tell me exactly what I need. I keep thinking that outside of me is going to tell me exactly what I need. And it's almost like I fear going within. And fear just means that I need to study more. And in my case, I need to get in a deeper relationship with myself, trust myself, write down my goals. What do I need? What do I need from others? Where do I see my life going? Yeah, I think that this video is long enough. It's time for me to get in the relationship with myself. You know, I want to go over here, do me some yoga, and enjoy the rest of the time that I have while my daughter is still asleep. So, yeah, talk to you later. Please like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. What are the things that you are needing? What words or things have you been neglecting in your life that it's like, I can't ignore this anymore? What do you need to do to be whole within yourself? Yeah, so what type of things are you looking forward to? Talk to you later.